Right now, gravity is the only thing keeping you from floating into the void and dying. But what if it just stopped? Picture this. You're sitting in your chair reading this when suddenly, nothing. The invisible force that has governed every moment of your existence for 4.6 billion years simply vanishes. In that instant, you're no longer sitting. You're floating. Your coffee mug drifts past your face. Your dog is paddling through the air, confused and terrified. But this is just the beginning of Earth's death sentence. Within seconds, every loose object on the planet becomes a projectile. Cars tumble through the air like toys. People flail helplessly as they're launched skyward at whatever velocity they were moving. The atmosphere itself, all 5.15 quadrillion tons of it, begins its exodus into space. Now here's where physics gets truly terrifying. Earth isn't just a solid rock floating in space. It's a delicately balanced system held together by gravitational forces that are suddenly gone. The oceans, all 1.37 billion cubic kilometers of water, lift off the surface like a massive, slow-motion explosion. Imagine every drop of water on Earth forming colossal spheres, drifting away into the cosmic void. The Pacific Ocean becomes a floating mass larger than continents. But water is just the appetizer. Without gravity's crushing embrace, the very structure of our planet begins to fail. The tectonic plates that have been locked in their eternal dance for billions of years suddenly have nothing holding them down. Mountains crumble not from their own weight, but from the absence of it. The Earth's core, that molten iron heart spinning at the center of our world, loses its gravitational prison. The magnetic field that protects us from solar radiation flickers and dies. We're now defenseless against the cosmic forces that have been trying to sterilize our planet for eons. In this nightmare scenario, human ingenuity faces its ultimate test. How do you survive when the fundamental force that shaped your evolution disappears? Some might retreat to underground bunkers, using mechanical anchors and sealed environments. Others might attempt to reach space stations, ironically the places where we've already learned to live without gravity. But here's the cruel irony. Those space stations depend on Earth's gravity to maintain their orbits. Without it, they're just expensive coffins drifting through space. The lucky few might construct floating habitats, using thrusters and tethers to create artificial stability in a world gone mad. But resources are finite, and in a gravity-free Earth, every supply run becomes a death-defying expedition through floating debris fields of what used to be civilization. In the end, physics always wins. Without gravity's binding force, Earth doesn't just lose its atmosphere and oceans, it loses its very identity as a planet. The rocky sphere that has been our home for 300,000 years of human existence begins to break apart. Chunks of continents drift away like cosmic icebergs. The moon, no longer held in its ancient orbit, either crashes into our disintegrating world or sails away into the darkness, taking with it the tidal forces that once regulated our planet's rhythm. And somewhere in this cosmic catastrophe, a lone human floats above the remnants of Earth, the last witness to a world that forgot how to hold itself together. This is what happens when you remove the invisible thread that weaves the fabric of reality. Gravity isn't just a force, it's the author of existence itself. Without it, we don't just die, we cease to have ever truly lived. The universe is under no obligation to make sense to us, but it is obligated to follow its own rules. And when those rules change, everything we know becomes nothing more than debris in the cosmic wind. If you enjoyed this mind-bending journey, make sure to subscribe to What Would Happen for more videos that will blow your mind. Hit the bell so you never miss a moment when everything changes.